Hey guys, this is Alexis coming from Heartwood Holistic. I'm talking to you today about the water element. The water element is, well, I do Chinese medicine. I specialize in 5-element Chinese medicine. Here's a little depiction of it. And right now we are in the season of the water element. We have 5 elements: fire, earth, metal, winter, and spring. Right now, if you can see, the blue is spring, the blue is winter, of course. And the blue represents winter, the kidney, and the urinary bladder. Also with it, we have some special characteristics. The sound of a water element is groan. The smell is putrid, and the emotion associated with the water element is fear. So I'd like to talk to you today about adrenal health, fatigue, being well, and just nourishing yourself during these winter months. It's so important to nourish yourself. I can't tell you how many people come in during the winter and they're stressed out and they're tired and they have chronic fatigue. The winter is a time for hibernation. If you think about all the animals, the plants, they intuitively know when winter comes, it's a time to go inward. It's a time to hibernate and to take care of yourself. We have the earth element that stands for, reaping the harvest of everything we've planted and we've grown. So we get our harvest, and in metal, we start to kind of lose what's not necessary. And in winter, we go inwards. We use all that harvest and everything we've taken, and we just sit with it and we kind of regenerate. So when spring comes, spring is the wood element, and spring's energy is up and outward, like getting out into the world. Like think of a flower just coming out of the ground and the beauty of it going up and out, and people wanting to get out and play and go in the sunshine and just be a part of the world again. So, okay, back to the water element. So water element, we have the emotion of fear. People that are associated with the water element, they have fear or lack of fear, or they're a healthy balance and they stay right in the middle. But all too often, none of us are right in the middle, and all of us are a big mixture of all of the 5 elements. Let me just give you just a little example just so you know the difference kind of between what fear means. Okay, positive side of fear. It's that strong-willedness to keep going and going and going. And it's just like this will, this power that just doesn't stop. It's this amazing ability to just keep going. You have that will. So there's also the part of the water element that can be fearless. And, well, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It depends if it's pathological. So we have the water element that is totally fearless. They're the people that just do like constant bungee jumping, or maybe the polar bear dive like 5 times in the winter. Just things that I know I couldn't do. But people that are just like doing wild, crazy things constantly, maybe doing like crazy dirt bike stunts, and just that fearlessness, maybe walking the tightrope on top of the Empire State Building or something wild like that. That is a water element. So also people can get stuck in fear, always worry. Well, worry is associated with the earth element, but there's a fear worry, like something bad is going to happen, always fearful and unable to get out. So there's that. But onward with the conversation, I want to talk to you about some acupressure points that you can do for yourself to help you stay in line with the winter and the water element. There's so many things that we can do for ourselves, and there's so many things that we need to be doing, but it's hard in the midst of we have work, we have holidays, we have family, we have obligations. So how do we stay in balance when we have all that stuff going on? Okay. Number 1, lifestyle, diet, exercise. Lifestyle. Winter is the time where we really need to stay in. So if possible, it's a good time not to do what we call yang exercises. Yang exercises are those high impact, high cardio exercises, such as running marathons, huge bike races. Maybe you might want to switch to something that's more, that nourishes the yin, the quiet time, the hibernation, the restoring, the rebuilding. So good yin exercises might be something like qigong, tai chi, meditation, even a gentle Pilates class, a restorative yoga class, a gentle yoga class, swimming, that's a great yin exercise. These are all exercises that are going to move your body, your bones and your joints, and get you moving and keep you strong, yet it's going to nourish your water element. So keep that in mind as we go through the winter season. It's really important to do these yin exercises and not push ourselves too hard. And you know what? It's okay. We gain that winter weight for a reason. It's to protect us and kind of carry us through the winter. And then in spring, we shed those things. Not a big deal. Also, eat really warming, grounding foods. If you know me, you know how much I love bone broth. Bone broth, huge, great, warming food. Also, we have lots of Chinese herbs that we can add to your bone broth to enhance the immune boosting effects and tonifying effects of the water element. So that's another thing you can do in here. So I want to talk to you about acupressure points. Okay. I have a huge list. I don't know which ones I'm going to do, which ones I'm not going to do, but let's see. We can start out with liver 3 and kidney 1. Those are a great combination. Sorry, guys. Just a second. Okay. So it's going to be hard. I'm going to hop up on the table over here. And you won't be able to see, well, I'll just tell you because you won't be able to see my toes because I have shoes on. So if you look at the foot, liver 3 is in between the medial side, the first and second toe. So the big toe and the second toe, and you follow it down into that little divot in between, and that's your liver 3. Your kidney 1 is on the bottom of the foot, in between the first and second toe, into that little divot. You can look it up online, liver 3, kidney 1. Those are great points. Used in combination together. You can squeeze them, give them a little squeeze for about 1 to 2 minutes. They're great for fatigue, kind of this mental overactivity, kind of an overactivity of body, mind, and spirit where it's really hard to settle. Liver 3 is also called, we call it happy calm. That's its nickname. It's just really calming and not gentle, but just calming and soothing to the body, mind, and spirit. Kidney 1 is an amazing point. It's called bubbling spring. It's on the bottom of the foot. It's the only point on the bottom of the foot in Chinese medicine that we use. And it's really a great point for grounding and connecting with the earth. So that's really important that we can stay grounded in the wintertime. So I recommend that one. Kidney 1, liver 3. Okay, you can look those up. Next we have kidney 3. That's the other one I want to talk to you about. It's called Greater Mountain Stream. It's right behind the medial malleolus. So if you go to, can you see that? No. If you go to the medial malleolus, it's the big protuberance right here, and you go right behind it, right in here. There's a little groove right here, and that's your kidney channel. If you stimulate right behind the medial malleolus, that's kidney 3, and that's a great point to support the adrenals and the kidneys and the water element. Great for this adrenal fatigue and what we've been talking about. Also, I need to be doing more Pilates or yoga because I can't do this. If you go up, that's the kidney channel right here. So you can just massage the kidney channel. Let's see. Also, you want to rub it in a clockwise motion. That is a tonifying, that has a tonifying effect. And I see, is there a pancreas point? The pancreas and the spleen are hand in hand in Chinese medicine. So there you go. Okay, kidney 16, vitals correspondence. It's 1.5 soon out from the umbilicus. So if you go to your belly button, go 1.5 out, 2 finger widths from the belly button. Vitals correspondence, that's kidney 16. That's a great point to re-energize and support the kidneys. Now within that, I'm going to add another point that's not on the kidney or the bladder or the water, any of the water channels. That point is REN 8. You hear me talk about REN 8 all the time. REN 8 is in the umbilicus. It is the most beautiful point for bringing the spirit back to yourself. It's like, I can melt into myself. I can be calm and find my still place. It's really centering. It's called spirit deficiency. It's when the spirit has been maybe just kind of been thrown off balance. You know, like after the holidays, sometimes people get really overwhelmed by seeing their families and traveling and just all these different things going on and different stressors in life, and they get kind of wobbly and thrown off. So spirit deficiency, I love that point right here in the center of the belly button. What we do is you can add salt to the belly button, put moxa on top of it. I have different types of moxa here. I don't know if you can see that. There's these little direct moxas. That's my preference. Or we have these little sticker moxas that are fabulous. They slowly tonify and build while stimulating that specific acupuncture point. So those are great, highly recommended. You can buy these guys here in the office. You can buy a huge box. So we have those and tutorials, and we can teach you how to use those. I won't keep you here much longer. I'll just give you a quick few more. We have CV6, REN 6, which is 1.5 soon below the umbilicus. That one is C of Chi, building Chi. So when you feel, exhausted, build that Chi up. And then CV14, 6 soon above the umbilicus and 2 soon below the xiphoid is great deficiency. So deficiency, body, mind, spirit, building you back up. Okay, one more. Last one, adrenals on the back. Tap. Every morning when you wake up, give your adrenals a little massage. Do some tapping. Tapping feels so good. Give your body some love. Adrenals right here. We also have rich for the vitals back here. No. Which one is that? Anyways, that one is a great point that I strongly recommend you do. Let's see. Oh, yeah, rich for the vitals. It's between T4 and T5, 4 soon out, okay? So that's a great point. Remember to tap. You can tap all your meridians. We have meridians all over our body. We have 6 on our feet, 6 on our fingers, 12 meridians. Okay, I'm not going to go over a ton of supplements. You can come in. We can talk about herbal supplements. We can do muscle testing. I want to talk to you quickly about essential oils. Right here we have adrenal support. You can put those directly on acupuncture points. This is fabulous. You just put a toothpick in the essential oil hole and you rub it. You can rub it up and down the kidney line that I showed you. Whoop. Okay, I'm not going to do that again, but you guys know where that is, right? Behind the medial malleolus in that groove, and you just work your way up. We also have this essential oil, Tonify Water. Can you see that? We can use those here. We can sell those if you guys want those. I have tons of Chinese herbal formulas that we can customize for you and we can talk about, but each herbal formula is customized just for you. So I'm not gonna recommend any here right now. I'd rather you come in, we talk, and we work something out together as a group. I mean, it's a holistic healthcare practice, and it's really important that we discover who you are as an individual. It's not just, I have adrenal fatigue, here's a pill. It's, I have an adrenal fatigue, and I also am a whole human being. I have a whole list of things that make me who I am, and I have to take all of that into consideration. So that's why maybe when you first come in, your visit might be an hour your first time. Then your next few visits will only be, well, your first visit will probably be about 2 hours. Your next visits will only be about an hour, depending on what you need. Also, during this time of year, we're impacted. If you kind of get into that kind of stressful mode, we go into that fight or flight mode, and our cortisol levels go up and down. So we have NutriWest Pro Cortisol Balance. We have 2 top selling supplements. And I'm just talking about supplements, not Chinese herbs right now, just supplements. DSF and Core Level Adrenal. These are all by NutriWest. And these are great energy supporters and builders, and they really support the adrenals. Lastly, we make medicinal salves in here. I don't know if you can read that. Heartwood Holistic Medicinal Salves. This one is for tonifying the water element and supporting the adrenals. It has a customized blend that really works with the body's adrenals using Chinese herbs, essential oils, and hand-distilled hydrosols that I do. So that's about it. That's all I can think of right now. Moxa is great. We use a lot of Moxa. It's very warming, very tonifying. We use Moxa every day in the clinic. So come in, check it out. If you have any questions, please ask. I want to talk to you guys about Chinese medicine, the 5 elements. 5 elements are my passion. It's what I've studied. I was in acupuncture school for 5 years, got my master's in acupuncture, and this is my love, my life, my passion. I want to help you guys, body, mind, and spirit, and I'm here to serve you. So please ask questions. I'm here. I love this community, and I'm here for you. Okay? Have a blessed day, and love your adrenals. Take time to sleep. Take time to take care of yourself. Okay? Winter is the time to take care of yourself. In spring, then we can go out and play and have a good time and boogie woogie. But now, calm. Okay. Thank you.